Many people are talking about Tailwind CSS these days, and this CSS framework is on the rise, especially after the big release of Web 3.0 update recently. People frequently comparing Tailwind with Bootstrap, but they are different. Bootstrap delivers pre-designed components, whereas Tailwind provides building blocks that allow the developer to build designs faster. Plus, it's a highly customizable and low-level CSS framework, which is fantastic. Apparently, 206 companies are using Tailwind CSS on their tech stacks. Now the question is it worth it to learn Tailwind CSS, or is it worth it to use it on your next project? The answer is hell yeah, of course, because the syntax is very basic. Each class name represents one or more CSS declarations. For example, grid represents display grid on CSS, M6 represents margin 1.5 frame, and so forth. This pattern is called utility first. It involves building complex components from a handicapped set of primitive utilities. Tailwind also provides more convenience. You don't have to deal with a lot of issues that you face on regular CSS. No wonder most developers hate plain CSS. Tailwind can relieve the developers from a lot of the problems with CSS. Furthermore, Tailwind CSS enables you to build responsive layouts freely and uses a default mobile-first approach. The utility makes it easier to build complex responsive layouts freely. Tailwind makes the developer think in components, which makes you want to keep it simple, small, and avoid repeating the code, aka the dry principle, due to the low amount of space it requires to acquire a layout. We can notice if the styles are repeated and easy to read and remember styles when breaking up into smaller components. Additionally, to writing styles faster, Tailwind has a lot of pre-built classes for sizing and colors that will completely remove the need to implement a design system. Tailwind also provides proper security. This is true for any tested framework, which developers safely use in production. You can use it and feel secure that things won't break apart. Now, if you're using Bootstrap for your future project, it's okay. You can switch to Tailwind CSS fast because it is easy to learn but not easy to master. The choice is yours, my friend. There are many Tailwind tutorials on the internet that you can learn from. Personally, I read through the documentation that they provided on their site. I think you should too. It's an important skill for developers. I hope you find this video helpful. Please consider hitting the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.